Hey everybody, it's Tanya at Hummingbird Paintery. Tonight is Friday night. It's the 3rd of February and I am on live right now, so hopefully we'll get some people on. I'm waiting on you to come on. If you are watching this and you don't see a live button right up here, a red button, then please hashtag replay and let me know where you're coming from if you're new. And those who are not new, thank you for watching at a different time. I appreciate it. And tonight we're going to paint our little chick that I showed everybody earlier. I've already got it all ready for me to do. And I see 2 people are on, but I don't know who they are. So I'll wait until somebody says something. Hopefully y'all have had a good Friday. I did. I went over to see my mother this afternoon. And I had to do something over there. And she's doing okay, thank goodness. But things just aren't the same like they used to be. So nobody's commenting yet, but I see 6 people on. So anyway, I got my chick. I cut this out in case you were wondering. I did cut it out myself on my saw, and I drew the picture on here so it would be easier to paint on live. And I got my paints ready. We're going to use some Easter colors here, obviously, because it's a little chick in an egg. And I did kind of take the sander to it, but not real good. So I'm going to do that a little bit while I watch some people come on. And we like to just get the sides all done because it just makes it a little bit better. And having the little raw edges on there after I do my sawing. So we want to get all of those extra pieces off. And there we go. Especially around the head, I want to make it look more soft around the edges instead of hard. So I'm doing it that way. But it didn't need very much. This little area right here might need a little bit. I'm just making sure. All right, so I'm just gonna hope everybody's being able to watch today. So we're gonna go ahead and do the yellow for the chick. I did get a color. It is Sunny Day by Apple Barrel. I've had this for a while. I probably will put a little white with it because it looks too sunny and I want it to be a very cream colorish looking chick, but I do still want it to be yellow. So we're just going to make it a little bit less bright. And I'm just going to take this. It doesn't matter on the sides if it's that light, but I do want it lighter on the front. I did get a new shirt in today. And I put it on. It says, "All you need is love." And it's got a cute little love bug on there. So if you haven't bought anything from Beware Sportswear, then please go on and use the discount code of Hummingbird15. It'll give you 15% off if you want to get something yourself. It's all for one email. If you use a different email, you probably will get to use it again because it does go on the email. So I am painting this, and I'm doing it right up to where the bow is going to be. So is nobody commenting? I don't see a word one. Wonder what the deal is. Oh, hey Patty Price. Sorry I flipped y'all around on accident. Got a box from you today. Oh good. I'm so glad, Miss Laurel. Hey Miss Jody, hadn't seen you in a while. Thank you so much. Hey, Darlene Thompson, how are you doing? Hey, Lolita. It's good to see you. Finally, somebody saying something to me. I was thinking that I was here by myself, even though I saw numbers. I thought, let me just go on and do this, because I think they're here. So it's good to see y'all today. Did y'all have a good day? It was a pretty good day for me. I got off a little early, but not as early as I've been before. And I'm just doing the sides right here where the chick is yellow. And I will go back and do the back and fill that in. And I know everybody's probably saying, you should have signed your stuff, but you know what? I forget when I'm trying to pack everything up, so I really need to do it. Y'all need to remind me to go ahead and put my name on here when I'm done, because I don't ever seem to get it done. And I forget, and I know everybody says, oh, I'm so disappointed because you didn't sign your work. Well, I kind of forget about it. It's not because I don't want to sign it, it's because I forget about signing it. It's bad. I know. I've always found it difficult to think about that part. I don't know why. All right, so I did the sides, okay, the light yellow color, and then we're going to do it right here. I didn't do this side, did I? This one. I'm still trying to get my craft room in order, and I need another shelving unit. I may try to get that and put it up. See how it's a lighter shade? We're going to use that lighter shade, and I put some white with it, and we're just going to go around where the bow is. And really this part right here is the bow. Now y'all aren't doing anything again. Wonder what the deal is. Y'all always talk. So I don't know. If I'm not saying anything to you, it's because I don't see any comments except the ones that already said hello. It's really bizarre. Maybe it's Facebook. Have people been saying that today? So I'm going around where the bow is, just on the chick's face. And this little bitty bit right here is part of the chick and part of the bow. So I'm just going to do that. Let me show you. So see how I'm going through there? You see the yellow? It kind of looks fluorescent, but it's really not. And this part right here is also yellow, the chest of the chick. And it'll go right in here where the egg is right next to it, because it's in the egg. I'm just going to kind of go around it like this. All of this is the yellow. See, I see Lolita and Jody and Darlene, and I don't see anybody else's comments. It's like there's no comments today, so y'all can be commenting. If y'all are commenting and I don't say anything, I'll go back and read the comments later, because for some reason it's just not coming up tonight. I haven't ever had it do that. So I don't know what the deal is. I'm sorry. So I'm going around the eyeball. And I've got white in with the yellow. It's going to be cute. I actually did too much there. So I still don't see any. Gosh, what is the deal? Facebook shenanigans, Lolita said. See, I'm seeing that, but I don't see any other ones after that. Here, there's Sherry. You're glad to see. Thank you so much, Sherry. Finally, I'm seeing some of you. I'm like feeling like I'm alone when nobody talks. And here y'all are probably talking to death, and you can't get any response out of me. I hate that. I like to talk to y'all. But I feel like when you answer me and stuff, that's when I know you're there. So I don't know. But I did see those two comments. I'm just trying to go up near the little beak right here. And the beak itself is going to be the gold color instead of orange. I'm not going to do it orange. Hey, Miss Doris and Miss Vicky, how are y'all doing? Thank you for being on here. Thank y'all for taking your time to be with me today. I don't know what the deal is, but it's probably Facebook, because I keep flipping it back and forth sometimes. Oh no, I hope not, Lolita. Work today was pretty good. It was busy while I was there. And I left just a little bit later than I was wanting to. But I got out and got to go see my mother. Okay. But I sure hope not, Lolita, that's for sure. All right, let me get the yellow out of here. It looks like I don't even really need to dry it, but we'll dry it a little bit. It looks so funny. With the big old eyes, we're gonna make it look cute. All right, so I dried that. And we're gonna do the colors on the egg first. And so we're gonna do pink at the bottom. Ooh, I got blue in it. How did I manage that? Did I start with the blue? Hey, Miss Janice. Hey, Jason. Thank you for coming on. How are you doing tonight? How's Manny? Manny's been making some pretty flowers lately. It's a lot of work to do those flowers. All right, so we're just going all the way across. So see, I didn't even see, some people, when they come on, I don't see it. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do this. I could drill this into a piece of wood, but I may just leave it like this and just set it up on the shelf or something. You can add a holder to the back of it, or you can set it on something. It is flat, it may sit up. See, it does sit up. I made it flat. Manny's also very talented. Thank you for saying that. I'm sure he appreciates that, and he is very talented, that's for sure. So I got pink for the bottom, because I'm going to be putting pink where the bow is for the girl. And then we're going to go to yellow for this color, and I'm going to put some white with it as well. Let me do the front first. I'm almost out of yellow. So if you take it one big stride of paint, it'll go all the way across if you can try to keep it straight. But we all know how Easter eggs look. There's the yellow on there. And I'm going to do the sides real quick. Maybe I have enough, just enough to do that. He's so cute. Let's see if I can do this side. I don't know if I have enough. I might have to get some more paint out. I hate it when I don't have enough. I waste so much paint. Do y'all do that? Trying to paint. Maybe if I do just a dab of water, it'll do it. I'll have just enough from the brush, and it looks like I do. Barely, but just enough. Thank you, Elizabeth. It's one of my Beware Sportswear. All right, then we're going to use purple, which, good grief, did I not get the purple? Here it is. I thought I dumped some out already, but I didn't. Let me get the hole unstopped here. Well, finally I'm seeing a few people. Hey, Miss Janet, how are you doing? All right, so we're gonna keep going. And we'll just make some cracks on it. I had drawn the lines, but you can see it through the yellow, but you may not be able to see it through the purple. This is really gonna look Eastery. Happy Friday to you too. Let me hold my breath right here. There we go. All right, so here's the purple. All right, let me get the sides real quick. Do the same thing over here. So what are y'all doing tonight? Anything? I think there's some crafting events this weekend. Not sure. Elizabeth, are you in one on Saturday? Hey, Miss Deborah, how are you doing? All right, so we got that. Let me dry that, and then we'll put the blue on the last part. So good to see everybody. Get the paint out of this because I like this one because it's not too big or too little. And we're gonna do the blue. Let me be very careful here so I don't get it on his little face or her face. And I think I'm gonna go just a little bit down because it'll be easier to do. I'm going to get it on there anyway. It's easier to get a different color on there. We got to be very careful. And the blue kind of goes over these two edges. Do the sides first to be easier. And I'll finish the back with one of the colors. I'm going to go on the edge right here where the chick is sitting, because it'll be easier. Now I also want him to have blue eyes, just to be different. Brown, blue, it doesn't matter. Purple eyes. Now it's nobody talking again. All right, so here's the blue. Let me dry this just so I don't put my hand in it. All right. Now I got a bright pink as well to do the bow with, just so it would be different. I hate it when I can't see y'all. It's just crazy. All right, let me get the gold. I've got the gold already on here, and I got a different color gold. We're gonna put that on the beak, and I'll probably use some brown to go around the edges so you'll be able to see it a little bit better. But this is just what I'm gonna do. You can do an orange beak. We're just gonna kind of go around this like this, and I think I'll take the darker brown and go around, because right now it kind of looks funny a little bit. We're gonna take some dark brown, which is the burnt umber that I always use. You love the little chick? Thank you. So stinking cute. Everybody made a lot of comments on it, so I thought I would go on and do it tonight. I gotta think of some other crafts to do besides my wood cutouts. Not that I don't love them. Hey, Miss Patty Willard. Hey, Miss June. Hey, Miss Jerry. Ooh, 20 degrees below. What? Ooh, that's too cold. It was like 30 something today. Golly, 20 below. Where do you live? So I don't go there. It's too cold. Golly, thank you for painting the page. Now, let me see. Trying to get it to flow good, so you got to get a bunch of water on there. There we go. Let me see if I can go right underneath here. It's making a little gold underneath it. You always nail it, girl. Don't fret, Barbara said. See if I can get this to be a little lighter. Just trying to give it a little dimension here. I think my watch is telling me you need to stand. Well, too bad. Not this minute. No standing. All right, so I've kind of got a little white on it, a little brown around the edge, and a little bit of brown at the bottom, a little bit of darker yellow. Hey, Trudy. From Ontario, Canada, negative 42, or 40, golly. Woo, I just don't want none of that. I don't think I could live in Canada, because when I get 30 degrees here, I'm putting a little gold in between. I may put some brown up underneath here. And I'm going to take this and go around the edge, just like I always do, to kind of brighten it up a little bit. Got not enough water. Just like this. And we're going to go up underneath the bow. Let's see. And that's underneath the bow right there. We're going to do the other side. This just kind of makes it more defined and a little cuter. Get some of this water out. You just want enough so it looks cute. Sometimes you got to go back over it with your paint. All right, so there is the inside right there. And let me dry it so I can do the top above the bow. Thank you, Miss Pat. Diamond Dust. Maybe on the bow, Miss Patty. Unless you're talking about something else. Post your crafts on Hummingbird Crafters. If you haven't joined yet, please do that. All right, we're gonna get some more of the gold and I'm gonna go around the bow here. Try to put it around the edges right here a little bit. Anytime something's up underneath something, you've got to put some shading or darker color on the bottom. You don't have to do that, but that's just what I try to do. And then we're going to go down here to the chest and do the sides and right up above the egg. That way it looks like the chick's inside the egg by giving it that little dimension. All right. Now I'm going to take some brown, but I really want the other brown, which is the nutmeg brown. It just seems to be a better color for that. Hey, Miss Jackie, I don't see you on here, but Miss Pat said hello to you, so I'm assuming you're there. Thank you for coming on. All right. So I don't want the darkest brown, but we're going to do this other one because I'm going to define the head from the body, and it needs a little bit of brown for that. So I'm going to kind of make it thicker just in between there. There we go. Just like that. You can almost hear it chirping. You're so funny. Elizabeth said peep peep. Peeps peep. Let me see if I can get a little bit of the gold and go around the eyes. I don't want the brown if I can keep from it. That way it's not so severe. But I sure want it on the inside if I can do that. I don't want it too thick, and here I am making it really thick. But you want it to be able to see it. Once we get the eyes painted, it'll be a whole lot better. All right, let me do just a little bit on here and I'll show you. Right on the edge where I don't feel like I have any. Come on, a little bit more. All right. So there are the eyes. They look more inset like that. Thank you, Miss Vicky Canfield. Hey, Diane Cole, how are you doing, lady? All right, let me dry this because I got a lot of water on this side. So I want to make sure that's dry. And then we'll paint the bow and then we'll do the eyes. There we go. A little bit better. One little spot right there. Almost smells like the wood burning. All right, so we're gonna get the pink. I'm gonna put a little bit of light pink right in here. This is just on the bow at the bottom. I'm gonna go up a little bit too far. All right, so there's two little pieces at the bottom of the bow. And then we're gonna get the brighter pink, and we're gonna do the pink, the bright pink. It's gonna be most of the bow. Now I do have a piece of bow, and I may stick that on top of this. I don't know, but we'll see. We'll get your opinion. It may not need it, and I really need to do it right here because this is the top of the bow instead of the yellow. And then right in here, it's kind of in the front, so we don't have to worry about that so much. All right, so I'm just gonna do all of this. And I can still see where I've done the lines, but we'll make it look more like a bow. We'll make it more defined here in just a minute. All right, so right now it just looks like one big pink, but we're gonna define it with some of the smaller, well, I say smaller, I meant lighter, not smaller, pink. And I'm gonna try to do it this way. I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of smear the light color in here. This way it's like this, okay? Pipette is cute. Is that her name? That's funny. Pipette. Is that the name you want to name her? We're just going to keep going in here to give it some definition. And I'm just going to smear these two together to kind of make a different color. All right, now I want to take a little bit of the bright and we're going to go kind of around this little light color so you can actually see it a little better. And I'm just taking the edge of this brush and just doing it like that. I'm going to show it to you. All I'm doing is outlining it, and we'll kind of do this. I don't know. And I'm wanting the colors to mix. So I did not get anything off of my brush. I kind of want this to be a medium shade of pinkish. All right, let me get the pink on the side, right here. I'll mix them together. Now the ribbon that I have is pink and it's also got yellow on it, so I just thought it might be fitting. I'm just gonna kind of put these two colors together right here. So there is that, okay? And we're gonna do the eyes, and that'll make it really pop. So we're gonna get some black. I'm gonna take a big blob of it because it's a pretty big eye. We'll make the eyes blue, but we wanna go ahead and do the black right here first. At least that's what I do. Thank you, Donna. Tanya's the only one I know who smears and it looks great. You're so sweet, Patty. It doesn't always look good. I can mess it up as easy as I can make it look cute. That's for sure. Alright, let me go around this. We want to go in one big long line. Same thing going at the bottom. You just kind of want to make it go around like that and then fill in. So here's one. It's getting there, right? Hey, Miss Gail, how are you doing? Hey, Miss June, you love the bow? So I'm trying to do the one big round area and then do it on the inside. Just like this. And then color in like you would a color book. We got to put the white on and put some blue on. Let me make sure I got it pretty covered, and then I'll dry it. All right. Thank you, Lolita. Thank you, Miss June. He's so cute. All right, so I'm going to take the little bitty brush and we're going to take the blue, but I need some more of it. This is Craft Smart Pale Blue. If you want the same colors, but you don't have to, I'm just using a blue. So I'm right-handed, so we're going to go this way first. And we'll go back on the edges and make it look prettier. Okay. So here's one eye. Once the white gets on and we fix the black again, it'll look good. Thank you, Miss Carol. So I just do the little bit first and then just make it a little bit bigger. And there's that. You can make brown eyes if you want to also. You like my shirt? Thank you. I love the little car. Isn't it cute? It's from Beware Sportswear. Now I'm going to put some white on here because I've already used it all when I did the yellow, so I'm going to get new white to do the white of the eye. And like I always tell you, do what's closest first to the color, and then go down from there. And then fill in. Try not to see too much of the streaks from the paintbrush, but it doesn't look bad. When you go back over it a little bit, it smooths it out, and we'll fix it like I told you, but we just got to get it all on there first. Do it close to the blue. And then fill in the hole right here. All right. So there it is. And what we're gonna do is take the black and do that first. And I probably will take a very thin line of black and go around the whole outside. It does kind of look like Tweety, doesn't it? Make sure that you have a very pointy brush because it doesn't do right if you have it very thick. So you want it to do very good on the edge, and I'm getting blue in it, so I gotta dry it a little bit. And then we'll go back over it. Hey, Miss Gloria. Hey, Miss Margaret. I don't know if I said hello to you. If I didn't, I apologize. All right, get this. We may have to get some new black. Let me see. We want it to be really smooth when we put it on there, so it'll do a lot better. And I'm taking my brush and I'm rolling it so it'll be a pointy brush. So we're gonna get it very close to the blue. And the main thing is to get the corners. Because this one is not very much messed up right there. I'm gonna do this side. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and do around the edge. So let me do this again. She's adorable. Thank you. We're gonna put some eyelashes on her, but we wanna make sure that this is all the way around. So I'm gonna take this, let me dry that part. We don't want any wet on there because it will smudge if you're not careful. Hey, Teresa Lowry. Thank you, Miss Lolita. Thank you. All right. So So I'm going to take this and we're going to go from the black. But we want a very thin line, so you don't want to have very much paint on here. It probably would do a little bit better if I put a little bit of water on here, but I'm just scared it'll do too much. It makes all the difference. To put just a little bit of black, but you just want a very thin line. See there? Do you sell the pieces? Yes, ma'am, Miss Gloria. So when you take the black and you go around the edge like this, then it makes it more defined and like it's inside an eye socket. All right. So let me try to do this one little thing here at the bottom. I'm going to do the same thing. Just a little bitty bit of black. Like that, so it's more defined. I'm going to take a little bitty bit right here as well. Do some eyebrows. Right there. And I'm going to do one little thing here at the bottom. Thank you, Gloria, for those stars. I appreciate that. All right, now I'm going to make some eyelashes. So what we're going to do is take our brush and we're going to roll it inside the black, still wanting it to be very pointed. And we're just going to take it and flick the brush a little bit. This one didn't flick as much as I wanted it to. We're going to do one side at a time. I am right-handed. We're just flicking it out. I'm going to do one more, I think. So this is one side. Then we're going to do the other side, okay? So let me see if I can do it upside down. I don't know. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Two, 4, 6. And one more, looks like. Okay. Aren't they cute? She's so cute. All right, I'm gonna do one little bitty black above the nose, just slightly, okay? And we're gonna get some blush like we always do. Thank you, Patricia, for the stars. Thanks for those little chicks, Miss Janice. All right, we're gonna put some of these on the cheeks. Try not to go in the eyeball. And I try to push it in there so it'll stay in there. There we go. Put a little bit right here, a little bit between her face there. I always do that. And I'm going to put a little bit right there. Now, I've got this ribbon that I got from, thank you for painting the page, Miss Maria. I've got this, and it's sheer. I don't know that I want it, but I'm going to try to do it just a simple couple of bow pieces. I'm just going to do it like this. Let me do this many. I'm just going to see what it looks like. We don't have to put it on. You may not like it. I'm just going to see what it looks like to just put it on here. Make it a little 3D. Let me get rid of this little edge. Ooh, I want to do another one. Hold on. Let me get rid of my blush here so I don't mess it up. Thank you for those stars. All right, let me see. I want to do it again because it seems like it needs another couple of them. Now let me see. If I take it and I pinch it and we open it up a little bit, we may or may not like it. So I've got to put a piece in the middle. I guess I could go on and do that. Let's see. These come in 50-yard increments. I don't know if y'all have these at your Sam's Club, but I did get this last year. At Easter time, they always get some in. How come I can't do this upside down? Let me see. I'm trying to tie with one hand and hold with the other. Not doing very well. Now, let me look. Let me see. This is funny looking. If I made it thicker right there, we should have just done a bow on her like this. Look at that. But I wanted it pink on the bottom so you didn't have to see through it. I do need an extra hand, Miss Gloria. This may be too big. Maybe I should have done it smaller. But I like it to be thick like that. And if you put this on here, wonder if I did it thicker in the middle. And let's just see. I just want it to be on here with glue. We're just gonna see it. You love the bow on it? Let me see. I kind of like it. I wanted to do it pink on the bottom because I wanted it to... Ooh, got my finger. You love the eyes? They are cute. I'm trying to make this a thicker piece right here. Let me see how this is going to work. Let me get rid of this. These edges come off and they hurt. Yeah, then you don't see that pink underneath there. So it's cute. And if I take this piece and we go right here to the end, and we can glue that. But you know what? I don't like these two little pieces. So let me see if I can do some yellow and we can cover that up. Just because I don't think it looks right. Since we're going to make a big bow. So we'll see. we'll draw her eyelash or her eyebrow back on. Let me do that. The bow looks adorable on it. All right, let's see. Ooh, that's gonna be a big blob if I don't watch it. All right, let me dry it. It's gonna be covered up mostly, but you just don't want it to look out from underneath there. So let me get a little bit more of the yellow. Let me get rid of the pink. Make sure that's covered up. If I get a little white, it's going to be covered up better. All right, let me dry that. Thank you, Miss Gloria. Let me get some of that blush and put back on. Don't forget to sign and date it. Yes, Miss Linda. There we go. Yeah, I need to do that. Let me do this real quick. So cute. All right, let me see. I'm gonna put a little bit of glue right there because we want to put this piece there. I'm gonna pinch it a little bit. Hold it for a sec. And I'm gonna cut this part right here off, just to the edge. Get a little bit right under here and push this on up in there. All right, now we're gonna fluff it just a little. Get my boogers off of here. My goodness, how cute. All right, let me fix this a little. I want it to look like that. Just kind of pudgy right there. Oh my goodness, how cute is she? All right. Isn't she cute? Oh my goodness. Let me get rid of these little boogers. So she turned out so cute. I gotta do the whites in the eyes though, and I gotta sign it. So let me do the white real quick. Almost forgot the white. I got too much water in it. Try again. All right, so I did that. And I may do a little dot down here. I don't know if I like it. Let me see. Let me get the black. She's cute as can be. Yeah, sometimes I don't do so well. I want a little bit of white at the bottom, so we'll fix this. I just want a little bit of white. And there we go. See, it makes it a little bit better when you put a little white in there. And then the dot on the tops right here as well. Now I'm gonna, I don't know where I should put my initials. Maybe on the side. T, I usually write my name. I don't want it on the front. Let me put 23 on there. All right, I just put Tanya 23 on there, but on the side. Thank you, Miss Ruth. All right. So here's our chickadee, and I'm gonna paint the back of it, probably yellow or something like that, I don't know. But it looks so cute with the bow. Just brings it out, doesn't it? Thank you so much, everybody, for coming and joining me tonight. Let me see, she's gonna sit up. There she goes, even with her big head. See, I got all kind of ribbons sitting here trying to figure out which kind of bow, but this one really matches it good. I'm gonna clean my table. I will be on Sunday morning, probably around 9 o'clock, and I will either paint another little animal or do something else. I don't even know. I've got to clean my craft room. I did clean my table, and so it's coming together a whole lot, but I'm wanting to do so much in here, and it needs money to do that, so I have to wait until I can do it. I want some IKEA furniture. All right, so I've cleaned my mess up. Yay! So I will see everybody on Sunday around 9 a.m. And if it's a different time, then I'll let you know, because I do need to go to the store, and I'm hoping to get that done tomorrow. I've also got to get a couple of packages out for people who paid just recently, so we'll do that. Thank you for the stars. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you, and I will see you on Sunday. Hope y'all enjoyed the chick. Y'all have a good evening. Bye-bye, y'all.